This is Grace. We've been shooting together for a little while.
A couple years.
And we're going to use the GVM color light because we got it in yesterday. So we're going to add some color to her. This is going to be a before and after as well because she's getting her hair done.
Yes.
She's thinking about getting it all chopped off.
Yes.
It should be interesting, to say the least. So we're going to pick what colors we want on Grace. I don't know what color we're going to do with you.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. What color is your favorite color?
Maybe purple?
You got purple in there, so let's go.
Purple.
Is that purple?
Like a purple pink. Yeah, that looks good.
That's fine. Anyway, so I'm going to take some photos of her really quick now because we have to get the befores, and then we'll do some video during, and then the afters.
So I just wanted to share the video that I do for the salon, the before video, and I do some stills too, but this is the before video before she gets her hair cut.
Okay, so for the after pictures, before she gets in here, I just want to explain what I did. I switched things around in the studio because I wanted to use this color light. So I have the 650 over here. It's still going through the scrim, but I don't have it above head or centered. I have it off to the side because I just want to play with light with these. And you can, so why not? And then I have the color, the 300C over here, which, you know, I have it hooked up to the app now, so it should be easy to change colors and do some cool things with it. I don't have a grid for this, so I have to watch flare, but then I may want flare every once in a while. So it's here, and it's going to be fun, I think. Now, remember, when using a colored light, you know, the RGB light, white is not your friend. Gray is. You know, a gray background will absorb color like nothing, and it shows the color so well. White, you know, you're competing with the other lights, even if they're gridded. You know, you want a gray backdrop to pull out color and lights. And then the last light, the other 300, which is the regular 300, is over here just in a softbox. And this will be somewhat my main light, but you know, this could be the main light, who knows? I'm just gonna play with it and have fun with it and see what we can come up with. This is what I love about photography so much, is that, you know, light is just everything for photography. And having these kind of lights now that are available to you, again, I purchased these. I had them send me the color one because I really wanted to try it. You know, I'm hoping you like them. If you have a studio, do I recommend these? If you don't have a studio, no. I recommend the Stella Pros because I love those so much. And I use those quite a bit today, as a matter of fact. But if you have a studio, these are heavy lights. I can't imagine taking these on location. And you know, obviously they'd be plugged in too. I know the 650, you can use batteries on it, but you lose half the power, or more than half the power if you use a battery. I don't know. But for studio, they're fun. And at this point, they're actually viable for me to shoot. So I want to see what kind of settings I'm going to get and what we can do with them. I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to get to the shoot. Thanks for watching, as always.
The after video for the salon again. Now, I'm not a video guy. I don't use, you know, RAW or use LUTs and color correct. I just shot with the ZF and put it to use. And this is right out of camera. Because like I said, I'm not a video guy, so it does the job though. These lights are pretty impressive. I'm sure this could be a lot better, but you know, for right out of camera, I think it's pretty damn good. And you know, now I'm going to get to what I really love, which is the stills. And I gotta say, the light coming from the scrim from the side, I really liked, because I like the even lighting on the backdrop, and it worked really well. Again, my big thing with these is, you know, can I control light? And, you know, start the flood of light. I think it's fantastic. I like the little kick of color, and being able to change the color just on the whim from the app is fantastic. So straight out, I'm loving these. Now, when I originally got these, I was like wondering about the 650. Do I really need the 650? You know, if I was using a smaller softbox, you know, obviously I can get away with not using it. But, you know, is it worth it to use a 650 with a scrim? And I got to say yes. You know, again, I could be using a giant umbrella with this and get the same kind of look. But I like the control that I get later in this shoot, which was a lot of fun. I mean, playing with these lights is just everything. And the lighting, I think the lighting is fantastic. So the 650 on the right behind the scrim, the 300B in the small softbox, it's more of a kicker light than anything. And then the 300C behind her and being able to change colors. And, would I use color like this all the time? No. I mean, 90% of the time I'm going to have that just on white light for a rim light. But since I had it and since I'm playing with it, I just, this is so nice. I just went to her, said, pick a color. Which color do you want to use? And she picked the color and that was it. And it's done in the app and it's instant. Really, really nice. I got to say, they really did upgrade their apps quite a bit, or their app with a control, because before you didn't even know which light you were playing with. They were just long strings of numbers. They didn't have names on them. Now it shows the light name, like the 300C, the 300B, so you can see which one you're using. It works fantastic, and the setup was easy. I just wanted to show you, this is that 40 millimeter f2 plastic lens for the ZF. I like the rendering of it. I don't like the plastic still, that, but I like the rendering of it. It's not perfect, but it's really good. I just want to show you the app really quick here as well. It is really easy to use. There's no learning curve. It's just common sense on how to use it. So, I'll get off the app now. It's really good. That's all I wanted to say about it. Now, this is boring images because they're just straight images with white light and a splash of color. But I really wanted to turn down the light. Now you see the side light, the one to the left of me, the 300 in the small softbox. I turned it down to get more of a dramatic look. Turn it back up, just to fill in the shadows. And now I'm going to really push these to see how much I can control them. I'm just going to use the V flats on the black side to control the light even more, control the narrative of the picture with the lighting. And this was a lot of fun for me. I don't mind using V flats. Believe me, you can get the same effect that I'm doing here with grid on a softbox with that 650. But I didn't want to change out the scrim to the giant softbox, so I just figured, okay, I'll just throw up the V flats and control the light that way. And it worked pretty well. I really appreciated the lighting. And I moved the 650 up more, so it's not pointing towards the backdrop. And then I'm going to, pull it up even more and move the V flat up more so I can take that light down off of the backdrop and get more of a dramatic look. It worked really well. I still have the 300 on in that small softbox, but I just turned it down because I just wanted just a touch of light to fill in the shadows a little bit, soften them just a hair. But it came out fantastic, and I did have pretty decent control of these. Like I said, grid is going to be a lot better, but since I was already set up with this, I figured let's just control it the way what we have up, so I don't have to change everything around and take up a half hour time with the subject. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the shoot. I had a blast. These are a lot of fun, and I recommend these lights. I'm going to be using them.